Hey everybody, welcome to Face the Music. Glad that you're here today. Hey, look, I'm excited about today. It's been a little while since I've been here on the channel. For those of you who follow my channel pretty regularly, you know that I've been gone for about three and a half weeks or so at least. But I'm excited about getting back today. I hope that you had a great Christmas and a great New Year's. And it's amazing. Today is January the 10th already. Can you believe it? I cannot believe it. It's already January the 10th. I mean, it just seems like yesterday we were celebrating Christmas and New Year's, and now we're already this far into the new year. It's absolutely incredible. But anyways, like I said, I hope you had a great holiday season. However, right now it's the time we're going to get back into it here on Face the Music with some great music. And today we're going to start off with Erik Grönwall. Now, here's the thing. Even though I was gone from doing the videos, I was not gone from getting my notifications on my phone about new episodes that were dropped and new videos that were dropped from, Tommy Johansson, from Erik Grönwall, and from other artists that I follow. And I saw this one come through from Erik, and it's the Final Countdown. I'm going to assume it's the song from Europe from the 80s. I'm telling you right now, one of my favorite 80s songs, The Final Countdown, just absolutely incredible. And it's a great album. The Final Countdown from Europe's got some great music on there, right? You had The Final Countdown, you had songs like Danger on the Track, you had The Final Countdown, Danger on the Track, Ninja, Cherokee, and then you had Carrie, which is a great song. I think I actually featured that song here on this channel. And then, of course, as I mentioned before a couple of times, The Final Countdown. I'm just like, if this is the same song, and I'm pretty certain that it probably is, I'm really looking forward to it. And, this is supposed to be, according to what I see here, it says it's dark and slow. So, I'm used to the way that Europe, did it back in the day. I don't know what dark and slow actually means. I know how he did House of the Rising Sun, Erik, and that was an incredible version. And so this, I'm expecting, will be nothing less than spectacular. But, like I say, I did not listen to it because I wanted this to be a first-time reaction. So here we go. First-time reaction for Erik Grönwall and The Final Countdown, the dark and slow version. Here we go. Yep, it is. It is the Europe song.
To earth, who can tell? I guess there is no one to blame. We're leaving ground. Will things ever be the same again? It's the final countdown.
Really good so far. Really good.
The final countdown.
As usual, of course, from Erik.
We're heading for Venus, and still we stand tall. 'Cause maybe they've seen us and welcome us all. With so many light years to go and things to be found, I'm sure that we'll all miss the song. It's the final countdown. The final countdown. The final countdown. It's the final countdown. We're living together.
Mm-mm-mm.
The final countdown.
Let me tell you right there, Eric Grönwall, that was fantastic. There's the way I feel about covers of songs, and I've said this before. I'll say this again. I've said this a million times before. If you're going to cover a great song, if you're going to cover a really popular song like this song is, the Final Countdown for Europe, then you got to do it right. He did it right. And there's covers that I can listen to and I can be like, well, I like both of them, but I think they're okay. I like the original, and I don't know that I would really ever listen to the cover again. It was done okay, but if I had to prefer one versus the other, then I would take the original. And then there's other times when I would say the exact opposite. I would be like, well, the original was great, and that's what I was always used to. This cover is amazing. That's maybe the one that's now my favorite. In this case, I think I'm in a little mix between the two because I think they're just fantastic. I can't give up on the original with Europe because I think that it's just that these two songs are totally. I won't say that they're so different in terms of like they're just different in style, really, because Europe is just more of a faster paced song. With the whole band in there, and then Eric's dark and slow. I mean, that's what it really felt like. It felt ominous. It felt foreboding, but it was cool. He had that echo effect in the background. And I know you guys have probably told me this before, and I apologize. I'd have to go back and look through all the comments again. But the guy that plays the piano, who exactly is that guy? I know I've seen him. I think I've seen him on other videos of Eric's. Not sure. But I think there was another guy, and I think this was probably him. Let me know in the comment box below who this other guy is, and is he in Eric's, does Eric have a band where he's from that band, or is he just another guy that, I don't know. I don't know much about that guy at all. Again, this might have come up before, and if I missed it, I apologize, but I just don't remember. But anyways, let me know who that guy is. But this, like I said, this is one of those episodes, I think, where I will listen to Europe when it comes on, and I'll be like, oh, it's a great song. And when Eric, if I ever hear Eric doing the song, and I will, because I'm going to put him on my playlist, actually, after this episode, he's going right on my phone. Then I will be like, that's absolutely fantastic. It kind of reminds me of Disturbed, where you had the sound of silence from Simon and Garfunkel, and then you have the Sound of Silence with David Draymond in Disturbed. Two totally different songs, same song, two totally different versions. This is kind of the same way. It's not done to the point where it takes away from the original, but it's done in Eric's style, and that's just fantastic. I don't know what else to say about it. I think that was just absolutely fantastic. And again, I don't want to be one of those reactors who just every time I hear a song, that whether it be a cover or just an original, someone says, "Hey, check this out," or I check it out, and I'm like, "Oh, it's just great," because I know there's a fan base that loves it, and so I'm going to pretend to like it. I'm not that way. If I like it, I like it. If I don't like it, or if I'm like okay with it, I'll tell you. I want to be honest, but no, this case, absolutely fantastic. Loved it. Great. I know there's some other Eric Grönwall songs that I want to get back out here, or get on the channel, I should say, get Eric back out here shortly. I did see that he did a cover of Aha's Take on Me. Haven't heard that yet, and I can't even imagine how he will do on that because he's got such a great high range. And I know the original singer, can't think of his name right now, for Aha, he had such a great high range on that song. So I imagine that's going to be a killer song when I put it on here. But anyways, fantastic. If you've got some great, some big, favorite, not great or big, wrong adjectives, some favorite Eric Grönwall songs you want to see featured on here, let me know. I know that some of you have put some on here before, and I got to get to those. I apologize. But I saw this, and I'm like, hey, I cannot miss this. If this is what I think it is, and it was, then it was absolutely fantastic, and I'm glad I put it out here. Really enjoyed it. I hope that you did as well. Okay, well, that's it for today's episode. One thing I want to say is that while I was gone, this channel grew by a lot of subscribers, so I know a lot of you possibly or maybe new. So I want to say thank you. Thank you, of course, to all of you older subscribers, and thank you for those of you who've been with the channel from the very beginning. We're starting off 2025 with a bang. Eric Grönwall, this is fantastic. And one thing I want to say is, if you're not a subscriber, do me a favor, reach over, hit the subscribe button, join this big family. Let's keep all this great music alive together. Also, big deal, check out or set up your notifications so whenever I drop a new episode, you'll get notified. You'll be among the first to find out and check it out. And finally, come on back, because I have a lot more great content lined up for you coming your way in 2025. I'll see you next time right here on Face the Music. Take care.